Trump cannot bring the good old days. Trump cannot bring back the golden age. Trump cannot make America great again. That is the title of this video. And as always, guys, I will go on a little bit of rant, on a little bit of, talking about different topics and trying to bring it back home at the end. And so before we start, I wanna lay ground, a solid ground, and today the ground that we will be building upon will be from psychology, from development psychology. Before you reach the age of 12 years old, we usually talk about childhood, and after the ages of 12 we talk about puberty. That is because that's when the mental side of puberty starts. That's when you start to orient yourself away from your parents, but more to outwards. Your attention, generally speaking, shifts more outwards, more towards your friends. Gradually, very slowly, very slowly, you start to gain your independence. It is a big benchmark. The 12 years old, we usually call it the end of childhood. Now, we have to understand that when we think of golden age, when we think of the best years, when we think of the most perfect years that we all try to remember, we are trying to remember our childhood. Actually, we are trying to remember the age before we reached 12 years old. So I will give you an example. For me, personally, golden age is the 2000s. The Shrek movie. For me, Harry Potter movie. For me personally, that is the golden age. For me, that is the perfect years. But for many people, for older generation, if you are around 40 or even 50, that is the age of 9/11, that is the age of Iraq invasion, that is the age of many people dying. And for you, for the older generation, it might be the years that the horror start. So first of all, we have to understand that the terms when we think about the golden age, they are very different from everybody, because for everyone, they are very different for each and every one of us, because when we talk about golden age, we are almost always thinking about our childhood. Now, I want to bring this back to economics, to macroeconomics. And so when we hear the slogans like "Make America Great Again," "Bring back the golden age," we have to bring back the manufacturing jobs. We have to bring the jobs back in order to make America great again. When we hear these types of slogans, we have to first understand that a lot of these manufacturing jobs are very hardworking, very physically demanding type of jobs, and I'm not necessarily sure if that's the kind of jobs that the Americans would want back. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I had one of these jobs. I was on an assembly line assembling razors, and the normal shaving razors that you shave yourself with, and I don't think those are the type of jobs that the Americans would want back. We also have to understand that businesses, they innovate. They change their ways, they spend money in order to innovate and in order to become better and more productive. So the jobs that left in the 80s and 90s, they are a long time gone. They don't necessarily exist in the same way they used to in the past. We have to understand in life in general, not just in economics, but in life in general, it's not possible to go back in past. Even though we sometimes want to go back in past and change things, or maybe make things better, or enjoy the times that we had in the past. It's not possible. You know, past is just not coming back. In real life, you can only move forward. It's just the reality of our human life. Now, listen guys, this brings me back to my main point in this video that I wanted to make. The main point is that the slogans like "Make America Great Again" or "Bring the Jobs Back," they don't address the real underlying issue that is underneath this particular problem. The real problem is that the wealth gap between the ultra rich, the 1%ers, and even the 0.1%ers, and the rest of the country, the bottom 99%, has just skyrocketed. This wealth gap just skyrocketed, and it is over the 30 or 40 years. It has been very hard for a normal day working class to keep up the lifestyle that they have been used to. And so when people say "Make America Great Again" or "Bring back the golden age," what they are really talking about is make America affordable again. And let's be honest, none of the parties, neither the Democrats or neither the Republicans, want to upset their donor class. They don't want to upset their billionaire class. And so they make policies that may seem on a paper like they want to help the working class, but in reality, none of them ever do. None of them ever change anything. If you enjoyed this video, there is a very likely chance that you will enjoy this video or you will enjoy this video. So make sure to check out those two videos. Also make sure to smash that like button, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and as always, I will see you in the next one. I will see ya in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.